What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know I'll go another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep. What recent news, topics, tweets, videos y'all want me to talk about tomorrow? Fellas, ladies and gentlemen, okay, let's just jump right into the biggest news that happened as of yesterday in gaming, okay? The Hood Classic is officially back after 16 freaking years. Ainsley and all the internet was asking me to talk about this. New Budokai Tenkaichi has officially been teased, and in case you missed the trailer, we'll watch it together. This is history, y'all. This is history, okay? Oh my god. The OG Tenkaichi. Oh my god! Oh my god. For those of you guys who have no idea why this is a super huge big deal, okay? Budokai Tenkaichi is literally one of the grandfathers when it comes to like arena platform games, okay? We're not talking about Dragon Ball Fighters where two people are fighting each other one-on-one and a 2D scroller like Street Fighter. No, this is where it all started. Warping at random times of the screen, having to move your control stick like this whenever you get into a Kamehameha clash or one of those fighting clashes in order to win, like... It wasn't like a fighting game that you took seriously, like in terms of like if you would take it like Street Fighter, right? But when you did play somebody in it, all your ego and the pride was on the line, right? You would literally felt like you was playing like actual Dragon Ball Z and being a Dragon Ball character when you were playing these games. It's important to the history and the culture. That's all you really need to know. All right, so we got some more Adin Ross news. This time it has to deal with Destiny, and a lot of you guys asked me to watch these two clips. Apparently, Destiny and Adin Ross were basically having a debate, or whatever you would call it. I can't see somebody like Destiny. If you guys don't know, Destiny is a commentator type person in the political sphere, but he's been into a lot of drama in the past, and now he just makes commentary videos up there on YouTube when he talks about red pill stuff and politics and all that jazz. And then you got Adin Ross. We've been talking about Adin Ross, and we're tired of talking about Adin Ross, who's definitely went off the deep end of the red pill and is basically a huge Andrew Tate fanboy. Well, they were both talking about Andrew Tate, where Adin Ross was trying to defend Andrew Tate, but the combination of Adin Ross not being that smart, plus Destiny usually being very knowledgeable and experienced when it comes to debates, basically ran circles around this man and turned this man's brain into an actual smooth one.
See, bro, so why do people like you? You seem pretty normal to me. You're having a normal conversation. Oh, what's your opinion on Andrew Tate?
Rapist.
Bro, you had me, bro. I really, really liked you until you said that, bro. Why the f did you just say that, bro? You were so cool to me. Everything you were saying, I agreed with, and you just had to say. He's not a racist, bro. He is not a bro. He is not a racist. Why would he need a racist?
By the way, if I'm blocking this out, the term that you guys hear getting bleeped out is the R word. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Hot. He has money. He's ripped. He has clout. He has power. Why the f do you need to rape anyone, bro?
I mean, do you think that hot people that are ripped with money and power don't ever rape people or traffic people?
Okay, I'll explain to you what he did. He basically did OnlyFans before OnlyFans. Okay.
Well, no, I think what he did is he got women to fall in love with him. Then he flew them out to Romania, and then he had them work like 15-hour shifts, and then he stole money from them while he had them work in the basement of his
they got a percentage though, and he put them on. So
yeah, but he lied about the percentage he gave them, right? Like, he's on video talking about how he would scam them with their taxes to steal money from them. Like,
I mean, he's a businessman. Well, you know, what? I mean, listen, it wasn't the best.
Well, he literally said, yo, he brought girls over there and then scammed them for money after working them for 15 hours, basically talking about the fact that it was sex trafficking. He's like, well, yeah, he is a businessman. Like, bro.
I mean, you can say that's I agree it is a business. I don't disagree. He's a businessman. He's a good businessman. But the business that he ran was sex trafficking. Right?
I mean, how do you feel about OnlyFans?
I think it's pretty good.
Okay, he was basically doing OnlyFans, signing basically these OnlyFans agencies before OnlyFans. You know?
Yeah, but OnlyFans doesn't traffic women. Do you know if OnlyFans is trafficking women?
Well, what does trafficking women exactly mean? Because
trafficking women means that he.
Yeah. So like again, I think this is. It's one of those situations where Adin Ross talks a lot, but he has no idea what he's talking about. Just he hears buzzwords or hears key terms or hears key phrases and he takes it as truth, but he actually has no idea about the specifics and the contents that he's talking about. It's just literally like the headline of BuzzFeed. That's Adin Ross. BuzzFeed articles. Not even the article itself, just the title. Adin Ross will read it, and that will be indoctrinated into his brain as fact.
Was using methods of deception by telling women that he was in love with them and wanted to marry them. He was bringing them over to Romania, and then he was using another girlfriend, his bottom bitch, to deceive the women into eventually getting into sex work, where they thought that they were still in love with him, but in reality, he was just there to capitalize on their sexuality and sell their...
Welcome to the world, bro. And that's what people do. I've gotten played before. I've played girls before. You know, we all do that, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Welcome to the world and welcome to prison. I mean, that's why he's in jail in Romania. Like, that's what you do. Yeah. Some people murder people, they go to jail. Some people rape people, they go to jail. Some people sex traffic and they go to jail. Like, that's welcome to the world. Yeah, of course.
It's like in the most calmest way, Destiny is trying to express to him how Andrew Tate is a freaking criminal, right? And literally everything that Adin Ross is saying is getting basically denied, but he refuses to accept it, right? Like, it's like you can literally say that, hey, yo, I don't know if you knew this, but Andrew Tate killed somebody. He murdered them. And then he would be like, well, you know, that's life. That's business. Sometimes you just got to murder somebody. Sometimes you just gotta murder somebody. Doesn't make you a murderer or a bad person. There's a whole bunch of clips about this talk on Destiny's channel, but I think this was a second clip that you guys asked me to watch as well, so I'll look at this one too as really fast.
I see what you're doing here now. To be honest, if he ever said something like, I mean, it's different, bro. You're comparing Hitler to Tate. Come on.
Well, it was interesting because I think there's a quote from Hitler saying OnlyFans is the second Holocaust, and he said that before he even did the first one, so I'm sure you'd agree with that at least, right?
Wait, Hitler said OnlyFans is the Holocaust?
The second Holocaust.
How did Hitler know? How did Hitler know?
Yeah, I know. That's crazy, huh? Just because Hitler might have said a couple good things doesn't mean that Hitler's a good guy, right? Same thing with same thing with Andrew Tate. I'm sure that Andrew Tate has said some good things. He has. A listener says some good things. But overall, he's like a scam artist. I don't think he's a good guy.
Okay, show me where he said something about Hitler said OnlyFans is going to be the second Holocaust.
The actual scary part, right? That Adin Ross is not realizing what Destiny is doing. Destiny is literally just planting into him false information, and Adin Ross is just like, what? Literally information that cannot exist, and he's not smart enough to realize when he's being sarcastic or facetious, right? And this is the person that's going out there and spewing all this nonsense on their channels and talking to like 80,000 people talking about this is fact or this is real. Like this is the teacher for the kids of the future.
It was in the second version of Mein Kampf, but I think that ISIS burned that down when they invaded Germany last.
Oh, there's a second Mein Kampf?
Yeah, but he'd written it. There was only one version because he'd written it when he was in that bunker before he killed himself.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Dog, Adin, I like that Adin's like skeptical. He's like, this exists, right? There's no way humanly possible that any of this is true. But he's like, damn. That's crazy. Basically, just proving his point, man. That, like, this guy just takes information and, again, BuzzFeed article type stuff, and he'll be like, all right, well, truth. Not having enough brain sense to know when someone's actually just being sarcastic or feeding you misinformation, which is probably what's been happening to him for the majority of his freaking life. But yeah, those are the two clips you guys asked me to look over. Destiny versus Adin Ross in this conversation. Seems to be a very uneven, fair match there. Like, Destiny is somebody who's very well versed when it comes to these kind of topics and conversations. But even if you're not, right, at least have the common sense to know that Hitler did not know about OnlyFans, bro, right? Like, at least at the very bare minimum, if someone says, yo, Hitler made and talked about OnlyFans, that you know that this is not real. Like, at least have that much faith. Oh god. Anyway, that's Adin Ross versus Destiny. Let me know how you guys feel about that conversation piece. So guys, just a quick update in case you didn't know in anime news. Attack on Titan, the anime that won like almost all of the Crunchyroll anime of the awards things. We'll probably go over that on stream later this evening, twitch.tv/InfernoOmni. We'll go over the results. But basically the most popular anime of all time at this point, they dropped a new 1 hour special, and it's called Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 3 Part 1. I think Part 2 comes out later this year as well, but everybody and their mom was talking about it, and it was saying that it was absolutely freaking hype. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. I haven't watched it, to be honest. I'm just kind of waiting to finish the last season and then coming into this. It's all confusing to me at this point. But everyone keeps saying like this is one of the best episodes of actual anime of all time. In fact, according to my anime list, the ratings where they say what is the best anime of all time, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which has been #1 for like the longest time since eternity, has been overthrown by freaking the final season of Attack on Titan. That's how big of a deal it is. So yeah, guys, if you want some new anime in your life, some quality anime, if you don't watch anime, this might be the one to get into. And yeah, I'm gonna watch it as well, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it a little bit later. All right, guys, we got to talk about it. Chris Rock has finally gotten his revenge after his slap by Will Smith at the Oscars, or was it the Grammys? I always forget which one they are. Anyway, we got slapped by Will Smith, and then Will Smith told him to keep his wife's name on his mouth. Well, his wife's name is back in his mouth because if you guys don't know, Chris Rock has a Netflix special, and in his Netflix special, he talks specifically about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. There's a 2-minute clip that we will try to watch here. We'll probably break it into like 20-second clips because this is Netflix, right? If we watch this, we might get ejectocito because of Chris Rock is not holding back about Will Smith and Jada. This is just too much. Let's see what he had to say, and let's make some commentary on it because it's kind of what we do on this channel.
And his wife was her son's friend, okay? Now, I normally would not talk about that, but for some reason, these put that shit on the internet.
In case you guys don't know, they're talking about what's her name? Jada Pinkett, that whole red table thing, and the whole thing that came out where Jada Pinkett was basically having sex with her son's friend, with freaking Jaden's friend. They were in a entanglement. I don't know if you remember all this stuff. I don't know if those core memories are returning back to you, but yeah, everybody on the internet knew about it. I didn't really care about it, but there was one point in time where every single thing that came out about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith's relationship just kept flying out of nowhere. And I was like, why do I need to know this? Why is this at the top of the headline? But it's just there.
I have no idea why two talented people would do something that low down. We all been cheated on. Everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television.
Oh.
None of us. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's. How did that make you feel?
All right, so basically he goes down and says, after that entire situation happened with the red table talk, right? Everybody was like, damn, dog, you a beta cuck male, right? Like, that's wild. He ended up slapping Chris Rock because he knew that he could beat him physically, basically suggesting that that is the definition of being a bitch. And that's what Chris Rock said in a part of his stand-up. Yeah, this clip has a lot of attention. It's almost got 50 million views literally in one day. I'm already in here and I said, yo, let him cook, because I called it equivalent exchange, okay? Chris Rock got slapped in front of millions of people by Will Smith. I think Chris Rock is allowed to tell a joke about Chris Rock and his wife as a response as well. And you know, at the same time, it's still not even that big of a deal. Where's the lie? He's not lying. Like, this is literally exactly what happened. He's telling the truth. Even if you call it a joke, textbook, everything that he's saying is literally the truth. But that's really all I have to say about it, because to be completely honest, I don't care. I have been so overgassed about that kind of Will Smith, Jada Pinkett thing that was happening last year that now that I got a little bit back from Chris Rock, I'm good. I don't want to know anything else more. I don't want any more continuing or beef to this saga. It's such old news. I don't care anymore. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Do you think Chris Rock was too harsh? Do you think he should have held back? Did you watch the Netflix special? I haven't watched the full thing yet, but like, to be honest, good. Chris Rock, go ahead, milk it for all you can, and then let's just freaking move on, because honestly, I am so done with this freaking news. All right, okay. We'll talk about this. I don't know why this blew up and why it became a big deal, but TwoMad, a YouTuber who basically pranks and makes a lot of joke videos and stuff like that on YouTube, is basically being canceled on Twitter for apparently stealing some art, okay? This entire situation, and to me at least, is so hilarious because I am very, very familiar with TwoMad's antics. I sank the Titanic, oh my god, and a bunch of other people said TwoMad's getting canceled for stealing art. And this tweet, this little harmless tweet that you would think says, TwoMad tweeting saying, work in process, credit TwoMad. And people are upset because TwoMad did not actually draw this. Now, if you are any kind of like a TwoMad fan, or you know TwoMad, you know daggone well, like, He didn't draw this. And he usually goes on Twitter and just posts like just random things that make no sense, but I guess it does to him or whatever. He's like a memist. Meme expert is what he calls himself. Problem though is that a lot of people are actually angry because he removed the the signature, the watermark of the actual artist, right? And in here, if you actually come to the Twitter part, someone made an edit here somehow, said this is not art, it's not done by TwoMad, this art was done by @MrN, and the signature was digitally covered to hide that fact. While it may be an obvious joke, it is important that the real artists not have their signature removed. So yeah, he was getting quote retweeted into infinity for the past 2 days and trending on Twitter for literally joking about stealing this man's art. Quite literally, this post has 6.4 million views. That's insane for just some joke. TwoMad then tweeted this and said I showed himself trending and then showed a picture of Kira saying, "I've won." Basically being like, yeah, you guys fell for the bait and for the trap, and I've gotten all the attention, and I am actually sitting here trending for this. And yeah, here's the OG artist, @Mr. @Blaze. Now, okay, I have a very potential unpopular opinion about this subject, okay? Number one, if you know TwoMad, you know daggone well he does not draw. That wasn't his art. It was obviously a joke, and it was obviously a meme. But I still don't condone stealing art. However, in this specific situation, I gotta say, TwoMad actually stealing this person's art has probably given this said person so much attention over the internet that you could argue and say that TwoMad just did one of the biggest advertisements for this person that they would actually not have gotten organically, right? Like the end of this situation is literally a lot more people actually recognizing that this person's art exists. Like if he says that he made a piece of art, you know he didn't make a piece of art. If he said he's going out to go get something to eat, he didn't go get something to eat. You never take any of it seriously. So the fact that people took this tweet and was like, wow, I can't believe you were claiming that you drew this art. We all know that he did. Is stealing people's art whack? Yeah. But do I think TwoMad's intention was quite literally to steal someone's art and to get away with it? Like to claim it as theirs and be like, yes, I am an artist? Like, no. It literally wasn't. He was trying to make a joke, but everyone got super big baby rage mad, and well, that's the end of it. But yeah, that's TwoMad getting canceled for stealing somebody else's art, and now, you know, he's doubling and tripling down because he doesn't care, and everyone else is like, screw you, TwoMad, okay? You're not invited to the barbecue anymore, to the cookout anymore. You're a disgrace. You're a clout demon. Anything for clout, yada, yada, yada. I'm just sitting back here watching popcorn and being like, hey, this new artist @Mr. they're pretty good. I kind of like some of their stuff. That's it. Everybody hates TwoMad. Anyway, that's all I have for today's episode, guys. Just for tomorrow's episode, more than likely, I might be going to war with YouTube and or a certain group of people who have basically been targeting my channel. I'm actually really frustrated and really upset. I was trying to figure out how to talk to you guys about it over the weekend, so maybe I'm just going to do it tomorrow in a single solo dolo video because it's not good. And it's happening to a lot of channels, but specifically it hit me again in a certain way. And I won't go into detail now. Just know that I'm angry. Tomorrow I might be very angry. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll catch you guys later this week. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed and like the video if you made it to the end, just as an attendance record. I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.